Welcome back to Are You With Me? It has been a while since we have launched a new lesson, but I am excited today to show you R Markdown, which is the next step along our Are You With Me curriculum, I guess. So in the Are You With Me series so far, we have learned how to find our way around our studio to get data in, to clean it up and wrangle data using dplyr, to plot it using ggplot. And now we're at the point where maybe you want to show your analysis or the figures that you've plotted to somebody else. R Markdown is a really great way of doing that, of creating really nice reports that are readable by people who don't have R skills. But it's also a really good methodology of keeping notes to yourself with your plots and analysis, and of making your analysis reproducible. So by keeping notes and code together, you are much more likely, your future self is much more likely to remember what you did, but you're much more likely to be able to document what you've done to your data for other people in a way that they can access as well. So this little demo that I'm going to do today came out of a RLadies Sydney event that we ran called R Markdown Throwdown. And so what I want to do is show you how easy it is to create reports that other people can see, but also how Markdown is a useful tool for keeping notes and scripts together, notes and code together for your future self. All right, so we're here in our Are You With Me project. And if you go up to the top and create a new file, up until now, we've been using our scripts and creating notes to ourselves about the sections of data processing or plotting that we're doing using a hashtag to comment out what is notes and what is code. What I want to do today is show you another option further down the list called R Markdown. So if you click on the R Markdown, let's call this document MarkyMark, which is our title for this module. And the default output is HTML. We'll leave that for the moment. You can also export your report to PDF or Word, but particularly in the case of PDF, there are some extra challenges that I'll talk about later on. So label your Markdown document with a title and go OK. And then while we're here, let's save it. Right? So we'll save it in our folder. All right. So what you can see here is you've got this new .rmd document that has, we'll just minimize the console here so that we can see a bit more of this. You can see that there are parts of it that are gray and other parts where the text is written on white. Now, this is the template that gives you kind of a head start of what a Markdown document can do. So let's just try generating a report from this template and see what it looks like. So up here, you have this knit button, and the knit is what you do to turn your Markdown document into an HTML or PDF or Word report. So let's give that a go. And you can see that in the viewer screen over here, you have now got this document that turns this Markdown document into something that's actually quite nice looking, right? So you can see if you match up the headings, you can see we've got headings and we've got text, and these pieces that are in gray are code that has been run. So we've run a summary on the cars data, and then you have both what code has been run and the output of that code. And you can see here it has plotted again from the cars data, and you have, in this case, it says echo false in the chunk, which means that it's not going to show the code. It's just going to show the plot, right? So that's what the report looks like just from the template. And you can use this little push out button to show the whole report in a new window. You can see that it's generated an HTML document, which is a useful format to send to other people because everybody can open an HTML document, right? So what we're gonna do first is just delete all of the content of the template, and I'll walk you through some of the formatting things that are useful. So if we knit that again, you'll see that we end up with just a blank document. Okay, so to begin with, it's useful to be able to put in headings in your document. So you can make different levels of headings in Markdown documents using levels of hash. Let me show you. So this top level of heading, I've used 1 hash. So use 1. Why is that not turning blue? Let me try again. 1 hash for, whoops. Two hash for smaller headings. 3 hash for even smaller headings. Right, so we'll see if we knit that document now, we end up with levels of headings. And what's nice is that much like when you're using pancakes in our script, there is an outline on the right-hand side here that is helpful for organizing large documents so that you can go back to levels of headings if you're creating a really large analysis report. All right, so headings are useful. The other thing you can use, you can bold and italics using asterisks. All right, so let's imagine we need to use 2 asterisks to make things bold. And just 1 why is that not turning blue? There we go, right? So if we knit that, you can see that we've got a big heading because I put this as a hash, and we have something that is in bold and something that is in italics. You can also make bullet points. All right, so don't forget to put a space after the dash to get words. All right, let's knit that. Oops, where did we go? Down the bottom, we have bullet points with dashes, and you can get quite nice looking quotes using a arrow, right? So let's say we want to say there's a quote. And that it indents it in quite a nice way.